Have you ever truly experienced what it feels like for a minute to stretch into eternity? In a futuristic world, prisoners are confined in virtual reality prisons. 1 year inside this world equates to just 1 minute in the real world. If a prisoner is sentenced to 60 years, they won't age, get sick, or die, but they will endure the full, seemingly endless 60 years of imprisonment. Yet, when their sentence is up, only an hour will have passed in the real world. Inside this prison, there are no guards, no other inmates, and not even the possibility of suicide. Ellie, the protagonist, is the first test subject in this virtual prison. On her first day, she begins organizing the few items in her cell, a couple of bottles of water, some food, and a simple writing board. Nothing else. After taking stock of her surroundings, Ellie decides to kill time by exercising. Once she's done, she eats, and then begins practicing calligraphy. But as she writes, an overwhelming sense of isolation consumes her, pushing her to the brink. No matter how much she vents her frustrations, the crushing loneliness remains. The next day, the virtual world resets. All the objects in her cell are refreshed, placed exactly as they were the day before. Realizing this, Ellie gives up resisting. Regret begins to eat away at her. Ellie wasn't just any prisoner. She was once the lead engineer on the virtual prison project. To test the prison's effects, she convinced her boyfriend, Paul, to help with an experiment. But something went horribly wrong, and the system malfunctioned, leading to Paul's tragic death. In the aftermath, law enforcement offered Ellie a deal: serve 1 year in the virtual prison and all charges against her would be dropped. With no other choice, she agreed. But now, only 2 days into her sentence, she's already struggling to hold on. Each second in this world feels infinitely longer than in the real one. Desperate to speed up the passage of time, Ellie turns to editing code, hoping to distract herself. Through sheer force of will, she eventually makes it to the last day of her sentence. That day was supposed to be her release. As the red lights in her cell began to flash, Ellie thought freedom was finally within reach. But to her horror, the system reset once again. The countdown returned to day 1. Ellie completely breaks down, furiously smashing everything in her cell until she's utterly exhausted. As she rests, something unexpected happens. A breeze brushes against her face, a long-forgotten sensation of freedom. Driven by instinct, Ellie searches for the source and soon realizes that, in her fury, she had broken a crack through the wall. Through that crack, Ellie escapes the prison.